as we begin our venture of Call from the Deep. Our voyage starts in Neverwinter. Seems you begin to recollect all of you together in a quaint city. Cold, slowly becoming spring. As over the past few days, you've been collecting supplies, scrubbing decks, stocking for the voyage. The sturdy captain, as its captain, Avery Graysail, heading towards a place called Gundrill tomorrow morning. You've been informed some of your close friendships with other folks during the preparations, and are eager to set sail. For now, though, you have the final night in Neverwinter to let loose before leaving the dry lands for the next 8 days. If someone's mic's open, please mute yourself. And push to talk. As you guys begin to find yourself in the city of skilled hands, as only recently got back into the feats, following the volcanic eruptions of the gaping chasm of the Underdark, and the orcish onslaught, as Lord Dagon Nevermember has managed to rekindle hope for Neverwinter. The outer walls are being rebuilt, the neighboring hoods are being filled in, and life is returning to its former glory, which once earned the title Jewel of the North. Unfortunately, things are never perfect. Pirates attacking on the trade ships traveling to the north from the Neverwinter and has been plaguing the city, causing business to fail. Importance of food, military supplies have gone missing, and the populace suffers. The city's army is mostly deployed in warships, hoping to deter or better capture the marauders. You have the final night free here before setting sail in the morning. You may have some ideas and individual activities to undertake before the ship sets sails, saying goodbye to families and friends, or reporting to a faction agent. These can all be resolved at the table. As you begin to find yourself enjoying a drink, a party, a tavern, finding yourself getting reacquainted with some of the proprietors and likely some of the official individuals that you are setting sail, as you've heard the captain has arrived here, enjoying a few drinks with his lads before setting off onto the Voyager. As you begin to party and enjoy yourself, you find yourself quickly enough making your way towards a tavern in the far distance in the Neverwinter, enjoying a nice splendid drink, as well arrive towards a nice tavern inside. As give me one moment. As a lot of you might not know each other, you may have joined the Voyager to make some money, or get the hell off this island, or land if anything. And some of you probably have been doing this for a lifetime. But some heard of stories across the seas, as you wish to find much more upon your notebooks, or potentially your story to foretell, maybe a bard's song, or even a hero's blade, to potentially gain reputation across the nights of Neverwinter. As you may enter this chateau, enjoy a drink, as you may enjoy your final nights in Neverwinter before you set off sails. Hopefully you have your sea boot legs, as you may go forth as you see fit.
Rilla would curious. Very quiet. He's shy. Young girl. Yeah. What does Brilla see? Out of all
Brilla,
her,
you see upon the ranks, you see Draco, rather Dragonborn, As you can introduce yourself truly now as a character, if you like.
Draco introduce himself.
Yeah, you can.
Bad. Draco's he's a dark blue dragonborn. He's tall, like 7 feet, but he's really lanky, skinny, almost malnourished type. And he's kind of standing in the shadows, looking back and forth, generally not interested in anybody, but scanning the perimeter.
As you see Brilla, what do you look like, and tell me about yourself.
Brilla, she's a small young girl, not pretty, but boyish. She's got a sack of pieces of armor in there. Her clothes look like she's been a surfer for a while. She's 3'9". Barefoot, as all halflings are, and she's always looking around. She's really quiet.
I hope she's 18 plus. Alright, as we find our individuals here, you can introduce yourself, good sir.
They're a bit of a lengthy elf, and not much to him. He holds himself a little curiously, looking about at everyone else as well.
And upon our ranks behind us,
you see a bright blue-skinned merfolk just kind of chilling in the corner, like she's standing at attention, like really like aggressively, like trying not to show emotion, like face is completely empty, and she's just kind of standing here, like eyeing the people next to her and just kind of looking a little suspicious, honestly.
another individual will not here at the moment, as they will join our ranks eventually, as they will be in the background. As Chevron has arrived in before you, quenching a thirst without hesitation, you can introduce yourself as well. Dirker?
Yay, I'm muted. How lovely. Yeah, he has brown hair, grizzled beard, one scar on his right eye. He's currently sported with black chainmail, but specifically almost like seafaring type, so he does have like a kilt. He also sports just a giant black shield as it's its holy symbol. You can probably see like the I forgot what it's called. The Caduceus, I think. The symbol of a medic type of thing, where he's known as a doctor for a sailor.
As you begin to see fit towards many people coming inside and enjoying a cold brew of drinks, you see the windows flashing, laughter, people enjoying themselves as they spill drinks and drink merry and have a comical laugh here and there. A proprietor greets you, Chevron. Ah, greetings. What can I ail you upon this establishment? Welcome to the Boots Toe Inn, where drinks are cheap and pleasurable food for our sailors tonight.
How much is your drinks?
As she begins to bring out a little menu. Well, the modest meals of here are about 3 silver each. A mug of ale is 4 copper. A pitcher of wine is 2 silver.
He turns around, probably looking at the people, starts counting, and then just gives up after the 5th one. Just pour one for everyone on the house.
Wow. We have a famous gentleman here paying for your drinks. Salute! Yeah! Thank you kindly.
Not a problem. Always good to share drinks with friends.
Is the door?
It's over here.
Does that include our drinks, friend?
Da. Everybody here is
Alright.
friend now.
Give me the strong stuff then.
Bill will say, put one finger up.
All right, and you get all a mug of ale, as it's been given to you as for 4 copper each of everybody in here. Is Draco, you coming in? I'm guessing.
Yep.
All right. So you guys are finding an
Oh, I
established
didn't
spot
move my
as
character.
they look at you. Hey, that seat is taken. As they,
Let's sit somewhere else.
you can see a table of 6 chairs waiting for you.
Bill runs over. That's the chair next to and looks at Draco.
Draco's outside currently.
My character doesn't want to move inside.
Oh, I got you.
Aw. I'm gonna sit next to Jacob. Boy.
He's on you.
So yeah, conversations. You do notice around the corner of some of you. You can roll the perception check up. First roll today. See if you can potentially ascertain rumors or potentially even a friendly face.
Guidance.
Oh God.
I know. There's people here.
When you can roll in the sheet, Draco.
Oh.
So in the character sheet, you can open and go to the perception, and just click on that.
I'm going to choose not to roll.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Your GM rolled it to me. I love that. As Chevron, you kind of see the captain of this fine vessel establishment, as she is drinking, enjoying herself with her kind of loyal sailmates itself, enjoying wine and enjoying laughters. Who are setting sail upon an 8 days journey across the ravishing waters itself. You can see even beyond that some mercenaries talking about work and potentially cruising around the buildings and such. As it seems fit, people are having fun and merry and not caring in the world before the night. As early morning, you'll be waking up at 6, heading off to sea. As currently right now, it's about 9 in the night, as people are just enjoying themselves. As drinks eventually pour down to yours, you eventually see the proprietor coming towards you with a table full of drinks to one of you to enjoy a nice taste of bitter ale across your lips.
I think when she arrives, I'm gonna hand down 10 gold pieces, just like, keep the drinks coming.
Oh, thank you. Sure. She begins to head back.
I want everybody to have their funds. Especially in the last night before, we all head down to sea. Isn't that right, everybody? Because I'll like raise a mug, I'll raise the mug towards the whole bar.
Yeah! As they cheer towards you. I've never had someone pay for me before. As they
Same
begin
here.
to drink. Like you see like this kind of guy in the back drinking with 2 tankards just back and forth. People are shy here. They don't even want to talk.
Oh, jeez.
So what are you guys doing here?
I'm here for money, information, not much else. And you?
I'm on a ship. You know, I am the doctor. The name is Chevron, by the way. Nice to meet all of you.
Name's Draco, my friend. I'm here with my partner. Also, just trying to make a little bit of coin if you're interested in some wares.
Not much of a, smart man, but he smacks the shield on his back. I don't need that much wares. I only need this. What about the rest of you all?
Where did your accent come from?
I come from Baldur's Gate, so. But when I was a child, I was in the mountains mainly. Was trained by the Goliaths. But humans no work well with Goliaths, so they kicked me out. I went to Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Wow.
Anyways, thanks for the drink. Cheers.
No problem, friend. Cheers.
There's some food for us?
Do you want to order food, or do you? It's up to you. You just bought enough drinks for you for the whole night.
What about food?
The food you can do your own.
See.
If you're
I'm
hungry,
sure
you're
how
hungry.
much-
But if we're celebrating, we're all having fun.
I'm sure with how much you've paid, we wouldn't have to put too much towards food.
See how much
You,
drinks
that's
are
doing
being
well.
given to other patrons as he paid for everybody in the place.
Oh, jeez. Well, with that guy over there just pounding him back, double fisted, it might, Well, that 10 gold's gonna run out quick.
I don't think so. They'll probably be smashed before even hitting 10 gold. It's 4 copper a drink. As you begin to see the proprietor bringing over, seeing fit that you did so well, as she saw the little cute halfling as they bring a bread, a cheese, and a platter, a bread and cheese platter, towards the table, large enough for everybody to share. What do you enjoy?
Thank you.
Food. Oh. Man, like cheese and this is a bit of a delicacy. Thank you.
This is a delicacy.
Oh, I mean, it can't be cheap, right? It can't be an everyday thing.
Well, no, you must eat everything you can for now.
Have you guys signed up, potentially? I don't recall most of you, but I'm assuming you guys are Lord Nevermember representatives. Or potentially with the Lord Alliance, or the Order of the Gauntlet, she asks out loud.
I believe we're all with someone involved in going out in this trip.
For now, I am by myself. Usually just wayfaring ships going by as their doctor.
Well, I'm Captain Averia Graysail, a mercenary ship captain of the Mintaran. And Lord Mer has hired me, of course, the White Sail Company, which he owns, of course. As now I shall be the captain of the Voyager that you shall be taking voyage. So I have been rather dedicated to my work and know my crew very well. I'm hoping to know you all well eventually.
I think I'd probably stand up and approach her. It's just like, my name is Chevron, and goes in to try to shake the hand.
As she cheers you with a cup instead. No need of formalities here. Enjoy the drink and thanks for buying everybody here a drink. It's a great way of bringing us all together and great for morale.
I'll drink to that.
Draco would also go in for the cheers with everybody.
You guys know why you're on this vessel, I'm assuming. You're obviously here for some coin and such. But to tell you the truth, Lord Nevermember wanted to send us to deal with a disturbance in Guntril. We heard an island of nations of Guntril is a little bit more of a string of barrens and mountains and rises into the trackless sea, of course. There's mighty waves that crash against the shores. I believe the weather has beaten the land to a pulp. And it won't be an easy voyage for sure, but I haven't yet failed the mission at hand. But there has been issues upon the Eastern Peninsula. And, well, we're there to go spot it out whatever's conspired and going on there. But hopefully, we'll figure it out and head home safely without any casualties.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard, right? Although I've never been out to sea.
Never? Do you even have your sea legs?
Well, new experiences, right?
Well, I hope you
Oh,
don't
no.
throw up on the boat too many times. And don't get scurvy as well.
Well, we'll have. Is it a long trip?
It's about 8 days, almost a week.
Not bad. We should.
And there
we should
might be a
fine.
chance of piracy out there, but hopefully we will avoid all that.
Very
course.
common in these parts.
Sea creatures that dwell in the waters.
Not as common, but you know, you still have to deal with almost everything out there.
How large is this vessel? Yes.
Well, our boat is not designed for, I guess you could say, our boats are designed for long voyages, but not armed to the teeth with guns. It's morely a sailing ship.
Yeah. As we
But
stay clear of
we
pirates.
do have strong guards upon our ranks that are trained with the skill to fight back if need be. But hopefully we are not outgunned or outmanned. And likely, having you upon our sides, you might be potentially very skillful, as most of you have some talents, like the doctor here.
Ah.
You can fight. Well, that is interesting. A halfling like yourself might be able to handle a few. Not too sure how many, of course. Hopefully we don't have to engage into any real combat and avoid as much as situations as possible.
I would hope so as well. I am not much of a fighter myself.
Either way. Oh, Nathan's here? Oh, okay, you can introduce your character now. My apologies.
Of course. Yeah, can you hear me well?
Of course.
Nathan, is medium size, kind of like 5'10", 5'11", so a little bit shorter. Human, dark skin, wearing kind of like green faded robes with 2 books that he keeps in a satchel on each side, and a quarterstaff, kind of like flinched behind his back. Kind of like white hair that's very like scruffy and like comes out in tufts in different angles, but it's like faded on the sides and the back. And he greets you all. Happy to be here.
Hello, my friend. And what is your name?
Nathan, and thank you you paid for drinks for everyone here. That's quite generous of you.
Everybody must be happy somehow. Some way at least.
Can I get your name again?
The name is Chevron.
Chevron. You said you were raised or trained by giants. Goliath, I mean.
Kind of, yes. I was born in their likeness, at least.
I see. Is the seaside new to you? I imagine you must be more familiar in mounty terrain.
Yes, more along the lines.
I grew up in a fishing village, so not that we traveled deep out to sea, but I might be able to help as a guide.
Ah, it's Thor Hornraven. He's arrived from Goldrin. I can't believe he made it. He came here on behalf of Neverwinter's behalf, as you hear one of the sailors say, as you see rather a large individual coming in, a berserker of some sort. He kind of stands about 6 feet tall. You can see a messenger all the way from the islands of Gundren, as he saw fit to seek, obviously, assistance upon what's going on upon that isle. As you can see, behalf on the king's red axe, he brings news of the crash of Lord Nevermember. Seeing fit, he is heading in as he takes a seat by the table. One of the individuals allows him to sit. It's good. It's good to be back. I have told Neverwinter upon everything that's conspired, and I have much information to be told to you, Captain. Well, you can tell everybody here what you've seen before. It is good to know that we have your ranks upon our voyage. Aye. And he looks towards you. Welcome, I am Stormhorn Raven. Pleasure to meet you everyone here. I'm a messenger from Gondolin, as this is the place you shall be heading to, correct? The soldiers of Gondolin are manning the King's fleet. A group of nearly 200 longships that protect the island are surrounded oceans from pirates of the Zahagan Raiders. As you hear about Zahagan Raiders, you can roll a history check. Maybe you know what they are. If you're an aquatic creature, you automatically know what they are.
2 nat ones is wild.
As the Sahagan Raiders are well known as rather creatures of the aquatic nature, as they have similarities of fish and human-like essence, as they are mutants ideally, a kind of a creature of half fish, half man, capable of many disastrous things, as they have a nation of themselves, but they're not usually kind to mortals, only by their own kin, as they're usually sought as an enemy upon humanity.
Do we know if they're localized anywhere in particular?
Well, now you know.
Or just
They have a location at where you're going to.
no?
I
Sounds
turn
like
to
we'll
the
be
captain
ready.
and I go like, I thought we were trying to avoid things like pirates.
You can't really avoid pirates. Eventually, you're going to hit with one.
As rumors that the vessel fell from the sky in the territory of Jarl Froskel on the west coast of Gundren. Some strange creatures managed to escape the vessel and killed a few of the farmers.
Well, that's bad.
As a group, I'm assuming we're gonna want to fight these guys, right?
As
I
he
want to remind
kind of listens
everybody that we don't have guns. As Draco turns to the group around the table to see what they want to do, without heading straight towards pirates.
Well, nobody has witnessed the crash and survived, but the remains are there for all to see, of course. I have come all this way to hopefully have potentially a never member, to potentially bring a crew out there to witness it all. Most folks think the crash is just a strange wrecked pirate ship, but the deaths were caused by the crew. All they hear say about the falling from the sky, monsters inside the wreckage, are foolish, superstitious about it now. But I'm eager to return back to homeland and dismiss these fish folk tales from the crash. I am proud to be a great messenger for our king, and rather serve the great king's fleet. I shall test my physical strength, and I hope to join you in combat. And if any of you here wishes to arm wrestle me, approach me for a challenge. I would love to see how strong you are. As he moves towards
I
the
cheers to that. Yeah, and I want to start making bets on who's gonna win.
As he looks
If
at
anybody challenges
he looks at
him.
you, Barilla, and he's like, "It's a child. I will not fight a child."
Oh, that sounds like an insult, man.
23. Still too young for even though I do not wish to break your arm. As you struggle to get on the stool, begin to waddle yourself up on the table. I will not fight you. I want a real wrestle. I don't
I'll
want
put
to harm
1
you.
gold, and I'll make it known I'm putting 1 gold that Brilla's gonna win right here.
Are you
If
saying
anybody
you're
wants to take that bet.
I'm not
scared?
sexist. I do not want to break her arm. As he brings out his arm, it's like rippled and muscly. He's got like that kind of like 80s vibe where there's hair on it.
Looks like you're scared.
Ugh.
I'll give you a gold piece if you win.
Right.
I agree.
Then we should
I'll
challenge
match
each
you.
other, if you dare. I But if I break your arm, please don't cry.
Does anyone want to make bets? I'll collect and hand out.
I
Nah.
already have a gold in my hand. If I'm taunting the other guards to see if they want to put down any money.
They put a total of 2 silver as a total, as a pot, as they're pretty cheap.
Oh, come on.
Hey, we came here to
No, I
drink.
want more.
We didn't come here to watch this.
The
No, we
man
love.
bought you drinks. You can't
These
bet a
two?
gold on him?
No. They,
That's kind of cheap.
I do not gamble.
I'll match them their silver then.
it's just a bunch of copper pieces in silver. I put 100 copper. Here you go.
1 silver.
No, 10 copper is 1 silver. 100 copper is basically like, I think it's like a gold. I don't know exactly.
It is a gold.
Yeah.
A gold?
It's
Okay.
pretty bad.
Yeah,
Together,
so my
they
1
put
gold.
together as a gold piece and copper pieces. Hey, we're not ready made of money. We haven't even went on the job yet. I have bills to pay, kids to feed.
Please, you're gonna be at sea for like the next week.
Let's
at
have some
least.
fun.
As the wizards here, they put a pot of 5 gold as together as a team. As these guys
Alright.
over here put another 5 gold on top of there. As they have total in the pot 11 gold.
There's other there's wizards here. In the
Yeah, they
top
put 5
bar.
gold.
Ooh, so we have to
Are
match
they
the wizards
accompanying
too?
us on this
They are not. These are
pirate?
not. These are just proprietors. The only ones that are
I see.
accompanied are the thugs and the captain.
I see.
And this guy. Right. Best out of 3. As he grabs your little small hand and grips it.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics. This is a pure strength contest.
Okay.
Can I give Bardic Inspiration?
You can if you want. I don't care.
There
What's
we
your
go.
bardic say? What do you say to it? Good luck. I don't know.
I am saying Night's laughter fills the air. Tomorrow's duty calls. Mingled now, life's flare.
What? I don't understand what this is saying.
It means enjoy the party before the job tomorrow. That's all.
You people have weird customs here.
Duh. Why don't you just say that?
Alright. As he gets a natural 20. Good luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
He slams your hand on the table.
Oh.
Best out of 3, right?
man. Kinda looked like it almost broke.
Your hands are just like, ow.
I'm gonna give him a little pat on the shoulder and remind him that I put money down.
Realize it's a girl, by the way.
Yes, her. My bad.
Alright. Shit. Hey, you know, you're too easy. Boom! As he wins. I told you. Now pay it up.
Wait a minute.
They won the first
That's
one, not the second.
Second one.
I won the second.
Yeah, you won both.
Ooh. As it tied going into the last round, I
Mhm.
want to see if anybody wants to double their bet. Try to make a little bit more money.
They're betting on the Berserker to win against Brilla. You're betting for Brilla, I'm guessing? You want to double?
Yeah.
Okay. How much you putting down?
They put in a total of 5 gold.
5 each, yeah. So they would get basically double that back.
I'll put in another gold. See if anybody else wants to put in a little more, since they're kind of cheap.
Oh, they did 5
5.
each. You guys are only putting a gold each.
Oh. I started out
Those are
with
the odds.
50, so I feel like if they're putting in 5 each, I'll also match them.
Okay, you match them. All right. All
I
right.
wasn't
Brilla
betting.
has to
I was
win this
just giving
one.
him gold.
I believe in her. She still hasn't used her bardic. I want to remind her of that.
Oh yeah, that's it. What is that? D8 or D6?
Currently a D6.
Ugh, you beat me. You're getting some strength now. Now we can show fit upon keep going, eh?
Use this inspiration.
All right.
I beat her. I beat him.
Don't even need it. Really? Oh my god.
All right. You get your first round wind. As he
Oh, it's
looks-
three
Yeah.
tries per
Instead
round.
of 3, yeah. He beat you
Shit.
twice.
He did?
Didn't
No,
she
I beat
win
him
the
twice.
third one?
Oh, you beat him? Wait, natural 20. Okay, 15. Oh, I didn't even see the other one. My apologies. 2. Oh, yeah, you beat him. As he's like, fine, it's fair and square. I lost. I now drink.
How much gold am I up?
You get 20 gold. Enjoy.
I'm gonna skim 2 off of that.
Of course.
And I'm gonna
Nice.
toss one of the 2 to the berserker there.
Oh, thank you. But this is for the rest of you all. Give us more drinks. As she takes it. Let's get smashed.
Don't go too crazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
Dan.
not my mom.
I'm not going to be the one hugging you over next time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have voyaged sea battle and have killed many of those Sahagin warriors. They were gonna try to push me over. Then I can bring Brilla to carry me out of the sea. She is strong, like ox.
I think like he would look, as like Brilla flexes, just like, eesh, don't want to mess with those two.
Yeah.
Oh. Quite a strong little woman.
Hold up.
So eventually, upon your drinks and enjoyments, there's another individual that joins the ranks. You begin to see what looks like a captain of some sort. They look like a bandit, but they begin to join into the ranks. As she eventually goes by the name as Quara. As she has signed up as an adventurer to join the Voyager herself. Hearing the crew's request, she's traveled across the Sword Coast a fair bit to see the opportunity to visit far-off lands. Knows nothing more but a trip ahead, and hearing announced to any of them, she herself is a mystery, unknown to what she is working here for, as some of you guys may want to know much more about her. As she keeps a low profile and she smiles. I heard there's free drinks going around here and I thought I would chime in. And she says,
Ah, feel free to drink.
and you can tell she's quite a gambler, if anything, as she begins to sit down and enjoy a drink, sitting right next to old Nathan as she gives him a wink. Well, you're quite the handsome fella. What brings you around these parts?
Or did she say something to me?
She winked at you, and she asked you,
Oh.
what brings you around these parts? And she called you cute.
Nathan responds politely. I am in business with my companions and I think we're about to go set sail to look at the recent crash site. You've heard of it, right?
I'm also going on this voyage as well. Of course, for my own purpose, but I don't mind hanging out with a cutie like you. And seeing fit, she looks around enjoying a drink as she smears her lips with her hand. Does anybody here enjoy a gamble or so?
I'm afraid it seems like you just missed it. We had a arm wrestling competition going, but
Oh, that's not
might take
my
your offer
particular
depending
thing,
on.
of course. I don't like to wrestle. Only if it's in the bedroom, of course.
You see Nathan slightly retreats as she comes onto him a bit more and more. But
Does everybody want a quick
Nathan,
game
yeah.
of cards, potentially? We could play some fun. Gold piece per each of you.
I'm already up 20 gold, so I put in 2.
It sounds like he's worth having a little fun. As she begins to put 5 gold. Sweeten the pot a little bit.
Do y'all want to go in together, or should I just match her?
What card game are we playing, if I may ask?
You ever heard of Baldur's Gateway? It's a Baldur's game. There's Baldur Bones, but Baldur's Gateway is such a great one. It's more of a bullshit game, if anything.
I see.
I'm confident I'll win. I'll match her 5 gold. See if anybody else wants to bet in.
First of 3 succeeds to win the pot.
Agreed.
Nathan will sit back and watch. Unfortunately, I don't quite have the funds right now to gamble, but
Your buddy's making his money. I love it.
Draco's always ready to make some money, and if I'm rolling against her for this game, can I use my lucky
Yeah, you can. She's probably gonna
roll
slide a hand against
advantage?
you to cheat.
I'm not much of a gambling man.
I feel like I'm definitely gonna whisper a message to my partner Keegan and see if he also wants to cheat in this game.
What do you mean?
This is
No.
so this is an intelligence check contest. Which in which sleight of hand you can also cheat. And if you
Say.
do try to cheat, the DC is increased by 2 for each successful attempt.
I'm more like gonna whisper him a message if he could give me some type of inspiration, as I know he does, while I bet against this person.
also I'm watching. Is it possible for me to catch them cheating?
You could with a perception check.
Oh, yeah.
Inspiration.
Well, they're not playing right now.
Cheating.
You gotta wait on that one.
Two different things.
Alright, we gonna play or are we gonna talk all day?
I'm ready when you are.
Alright. So you put 5 gold into the pot, she put 5 gold in the pot?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Alright, best of the 3. You'll have to roll me an intelligence check against hers.
And since I'm gonna use a lucky point for this first game, I can roll with advantage.
If you want. Yeah, if you want to use it now.
Yeah. I definitely want to be up 1 game. And you said investigation?
It's an intelligence check.
Oh.
It's not investigation, it's just a check. So it'd be just flat intelligence. You click on intelligence. as it seems you beat the first round. Well done, well done. She shuffles the deck as she begins to send some cards out your way, back and forth. Alright, it's your turn. She'll let you kind of play it first and play it by ear.
I will roll again. Normal roll.
Wow, double 18s. Oof. As she'll try to cheat to change that. As you can roll perception now.
Can I also roll perception? As
I
I'm
would
playing the
say
game?
yes, you could. Yeah, since you're playing against her.
I'm keeping a
And
close
I
eye
think
as
I want to
well.
use my lucky point on this, my second one.
I don't have a modifier, so I'm gonna have to roll it manually.
18, so I think I miss it.
Mm-hmm. All it does is it lets her roll again. So she might still lose.
Ooh.
Yep, she loses. Well, seems like you're besting me twice. That's too rich for my blood. Enjoy your coin. And I will see you later, Nathan, as she kind of pokes your cheek, going to the bar.
Oh, you won't. But thank you for accompanying my friends briefly.
I'm up another 5 gold. If I am, I'd also like to drop in some money to buy drinks for everybody.
Sure. Do you want to buy food or more drinks? Drinks are still going on with the 10 gold pieces. You could buy food, or if you want to get a room here, you're welcome.
How are y'all feeling? Food and rooms? I'm up like 30 pieces right now.
So
I'm ready
the
to
common
spend
room is
money.
5 copper, a private room is 5 silver, and a luxury room is 2 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh, we'll get 2 gold.
Yeah,
How
luxury
many,
room and food for everybody. Let's go.
How many beds in a common room?
Common room, it's a shared space, so you're sharing with some other people. Floor bedding
How
as
many?
well. Private room is a simple bed, a lockable door. And a luxury room is fine furnishings, a fireplace, and a warm bath.
Draco's definitely getting a luxury room, and he's willing to buy for Brilla, especially since Brilla bought everybody drinks.
So they only have 5 suites of the luxury rooms available. They don't have that many. So you could share if you want.
Draco doesn't really want to share, but he's up like 30 gold pieces, so he's definitely putting
He's
gold
like
down for
flashing the
him and
cash.
Brilla. Yeah.
Take my coins. How it hurts.
How does anybody else want to spend any money?
You think I'll get a regular private room? You said that's 5 silver?
5 silver. Yeah, it's a private room, so you just get a bed and a lockable door, and the normal amenities that a room would have, but you don't have to share with anybody. You just don't get a bathtub and all that stuff, and a fireplace. You don't get any of that stuff.
I'll take a private space.
Does starting equipment still come with rations?
It does. The problem is with the new Roll20 sheets, it's not updated. I'm going to add that in. But I was showing everybody how to do that with the compendium, where you can just search up everything in the compendium, which is on the right-hand side next to journal. And it's basically an index on basically like a book. And you can search up anything you want and then drag it into your character sheet.
Oh, cool.
But yeah. But anyways,
If I think I'll save off on food and just eat base
you could buy
rations.
food here as well if you'd like. They have a bread and cheese platter for 2 silver, a stew bowl for 3 silver, a roasted meat plate with sides of mashed potato for 5 silver, They also have a traveler's meal. A meal, hard bread, cheese, and dried meats for a silver. So it's like a ration, basically, kind of equivalent. And then a fine meal has a multi-course of good meats, vegetables, and a dessert for 5 gold.
Ooh.
I
Draco
imagine.
definitely buys fine
Yeah.
meal for the group around his table right now.
Oh, for everyone. Yeah, then I'll indulge in a fine meal.
Yes, my friends, let's eat and be merry. And he'll buy extra rations for him and Brilla for tomorrow, the traveler's thing.
1 silver each, okay.
Yeah.
As you begin to head as you begin to see the starting appetizers happening forth, is you see a seared garlic shrimp, freshly caught from the salt coast, drizzled with a light lemon butter sauce as your starter. You can substitute it for the spiced pumpkin soup, though.
Any preferences, friends?
Probably the pumpkin soup. It's fresh produce. Better before going out on a ship.
All right.
I will take that recommendation then and do the pumpkin soup as well.
As you get a warm, creamy soup with cinnamon, nutmeg, and a hint of pepper.
Draco gets himself one of each.
You only get the one. You can only choose one or the other for appetizer. You don't get both. That's just the appetizer. You still have the main course and the side dishes and the dessert.
Oh god.
It's a 3-course meal, bro.
I didn't realize it was so much food. Alright, I'll do the one opposite.
You got for 5 gold, yeah. You're gonna get food.
We're going to get a meal. We better enjoy it.
Awesome.
Tula, you haven't been talking at all. You're just watching everybody. You're like, I don't know what to say. You're like a sea creature or something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here, like, watching.
Do you want the seared garlic shrimp, I'm guessing? Or do you want the soup?
I'll do the shrimp.
Okay. Alright, as the food is brought to the table, as you all break bread, enjoy the food, and enjoying the ale, let's keep coming plenty of as many of the proprietors are drunk and enjoying themselves. You do eventually notice another individual arriving towards your location or locale. As you see what looks like a priest, an acolyte. As you can see the symbol of Helm, a member of the Order of the Gauntlet. She is here on behalf of the Church of Helm, protect the crews and the voyage on their ship. As you can see, they don't particularly prepare on drinks, but they wanted to kind of keen and know a little bit about the party and potentially the crew that they are laying their life down to protect. As you can see them coming in as they sit down, I'll not say much to themselves, and just kind of eyeing you and kind of seeing fit upon likely, as they are rather mysterious, but in a way that they are a private person. But I'll give them name. You don't know their name yet, but I'll just give their name. But you have some NPCs along your travels that you'll obviously get to know a little bit more, as Scorn, Hornet, Raven, and obviously Aquara, and now this individual. As you enjoy your appetizers, begin to enjoy the adventure of the soup or the shrimp. Eventually, plates are given and taken away. Likely Brilla enjoying it to the every drop, licking everything from spoon to bowl. As you begin to eventually arrive towards the main course, and the entries of choosing one, as they bring out a menu: brazen boar ribs, grilled venison steak, herb-crusted salmon, or a vegetarian option. You get to choose only one, Brilla.
If Brilla wants more than one, I'm willing to buy an extra one for everybody. because Draco also wants the fish and another one.
If you want to buy another main course, it's basically
And I
2
offer
gold
some
pieces.
to the monks.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not a monk. That's not what they look like. they are adorned in like armor. They look like an acolyte, like with some armor, kind of almost like a cleric. And meets a priest.
Yeah.
As they're just sitting down and enjoying, they kind of hear. That
Since
you
they
offered,
don't drink, I offer them some food.
It's quite alright. I just wanted to know and get to meet you all. I am Chandri of Dundragon. Pleasure to meet you all. I come from the Colondarn of the Helm, a member of the Order of the Gauntlet. I heard that there was a potential group of faction members going on a ship to protect them from raiders, so I saw fit to join upon the ranks.
Well appreciated. And if we're going to be traveling together, we should eat together. Come, we're going to be at sea for many days.
I'll watch you
should
eat,
join
but I will
us.
not partake.
There is a vegetarian option if that's what you're worried about.
Oh no, I'm just not particularly hungry at the moment. As they smile towards you.
That's one definite way to get scurvy. Trust me. You're going to want at least one fruit before you go.
She takes that heat and information as the captain smiles. Ah, she will be included upon the responsibility besides our doctor on the boat. You'll be best friends. As she has specified that she's a healer. She's able to heal this crew and fix broken clothes or sails. But she's not much of a fighter, but she can help where she can. She's very religious and across the realms, as she obviously studies in the Church of Helm. She hasn't much had experience outside of the Order, so everything is a new experience. She listens quite, as she's very quiet. You can tell she's very youthful, involves the defense of the town where she was born and raised in Tribor, as she has much story and much information to unfold if you see fit to ascertain it as you progress the story. But in the meantime, she keeps to herself, and she wins the smile and the admiration, as this is her first time being in a tavern. As you guys order, if you want to order another main course, it's just an extra 2 gold pieces. As the braised boar ribs, slowly cooked and glazed with honey and mead, served with the roasted root vegetables. The grilled venison steak, tender cuts of deer meat, seasoned with wild herbs, and served with garlic mashed potatoes. As herb-crusted salmon, pan-seared and fried, as well as from the Neverwinter woods upon the river, topped with lemon and dill, as well as a sauce accompanied with butter, asparagus. And of course, for those that wish the vegetarian option, wild mushrooms and truffle risotto drizzled with aged balsamic. As it seems fit, the food is brought forth to you. The smelling aromas masks the entirety of the tavern. You can even see the windows fog up upon the splendor of heat kind of blazing in this place. As food and drink, as many proprietors are likely knocked out and drunk, sleeping on the table, and some enjoying laughter still, as it seems the captain enjoys the crew and newfound adventures along its ranks. As you guys begin to eat and enjoy that, eventually the dessert menu arrives, as most of you are likely full to the brim. If you'd like to have for fun, you could roll a con save to see if your character can't muster anymore. If they are below a 10, they can't eat anymore, or if they get a natural 1, they feel sick and likely have to throw up.
Is that con?
Yeah, con save. Well, Chevron's getting full. Looks like Brilla could eat like a
Nathan's
freaking...
definitely
Brilla could eat a fucking grocery
overeating.
store.
This is probably one of the best meals Nathan has had in a while.
Oh
so.
no! As you can see, like the belly popping out of our bard, as well as Nathan as well.
Oh yeah. Nathan fully excuses himself, but runs to the nearest or even outside to throw up.
Yeah, you can go
He
through
over
here where the horses are.
Yeah.
Oh, you picked off his blade. Oh my god. You can interact with the doors, by the way. You can open them.
All right, I need to slow down, save room for what's coming. Oh,
I feel full, but I get a little bit more.
Draco's used to this. He's been at sea for most of his life. He's pounding food back because he does not want scurvy.
Alright. And the desserts are sweet and treats. A honeyed apple tart, elvish berry sorbet, and dark chocolate toast. Basically a cake.
Since Brilla paid extra 2 gold, do we get doubles of dessert too?
No, that's just for the extra meal. That's all it paid.
Ah.
If you want a dessert, it's an extra gold piece. But you guys like to eat, I'm assuming. You're gonna have very simple meals on sea.
Draco puts down an extra gold piece, so everyone gets extra dessert as well.
An extra gold piece for each individual. Damn. As Nathan realizes as he wipes his lips, he's like a fucking honey apple tart, warmed apple tart of cinnamon drizzled caramel on the table for you, as well as a fresh mix of seasonal berries and chilled lightly and sweetened some sorbet, as well as the cake, rich, decadent, made of imported cacao for cholt itself. It's this exotic kind of exotic chocolate cake.
Anyone who happens to be looking at Nathan sees that he's trying to not tear up, as this is probably some of the best food that he's had in a while.
You run away and throw up.
This is me coming back after I ran away and throw up. But you could kind of see me tearing up a little bit.
it's all right to take some of this back to our room, right?
Well, I have a luxury room, so I feel like I could definitely take some back.
I mean, it's good enough.
Rilla, you also have a luxury room. I'm sure you could get a tray. You don't have to do that.
As you guys begin to eat to the brim, Tula, do you even eat any of this food? These dishes must be exotic for you.
Yeah, I'm over here, still eating my shrimp. I still have my first drink. I'm just, watching everyone gorge themselves. This is weird.
By the end of the meal, Taryn's only just finished his first mug. He's been sipping.
As you get a complimentary drink on the house. It doesn't stop. The last thing that happens, you get a goblet of fine wine, elvish wine, red or white is up to you. A glass of spice, a mulled mead, or a strong dark roast coffee with cream. But that coffee likely will keep you up tonight.
Draco goes for mead. We're still drinking, right, guys?
Now, how early are we leaving tomorrow?
6 in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock right now. At night.
And you said bottle?
You get a goblet.
Oh.
You guys already have. If you guys are still working,
gold on drinks.
There's just tankers and tankers of drinks at your table.
I'm just
Nathan
joking.
offers all his drinks to his party member.
The berserker's already on his 6th drink. He's like, I'm not feeling too good. I might just call it a night, you know. God.
Ah, you're weak.
Shit. You are weak. As he falls on the chair. I'm okay.
Weak men don't fall.
You will see and see, I know. Which way is upstairs?
Draco
I'll
wants
help
to
him
quit
up.
while he's
Don't
ahead
worry.
and
Where's-
go to his luxury room.
Alright. You head towards your luxury room as the bath water is warm to temp the bed, and you even have a nice robe. A little bit too tight for you, meant for humans, not dragons. But it'll suffice for the time being.
Well, I'm gonna get a goblet of wine.
Sleeps to the floor? Oh my god, you paid for a robe for
Yeah, I definitely remind her. I got her own room because she won me 20 gold the first time meeting her.
That's funny.
But you know what? I appreciate the companionship if
It's
she
too
wants to stay
soft.
on my floor.
Too soft.
Floor is soft.
Alright, so Draco will just put you over here. We don't really have an upstairs, but we'll just say you're up there with Brilla. As now remaining on the table, there's only 4 of you left. As Ethan, you're not really feeling to eat any more food since your little accident. As Taron, you're probably overstuffed. And Chevron,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. What's your appetite's like?
I am hungry. But I am little satisfied after all that. So mainly drink.
As you
And
can see
drink,
Tula
drinking.
by the bar by herself, picking at her food.
I'll take my desserts and wine to my room. Is that all right?
Seems like they care since you paid for it.
All right. Probably drink the wine and crash.
Alright.
Nathan takes the remainder of his food that he didn't eat, and also goes to his private room. After wishing everyone that introduced themselves a good night.
Nathan will be over here. As now Chevron and Tula are left. Most of the individuals have left the bar by now, as it gets a little bit more emptier, as it hits about almost midnight at this point, as you have to wake up in the next 5 hours.
Ah, crap. I think I overdone it a little bit. Well, time to go sleep.
What about you, Tula? Do you get a room here?
Yeah, I'll grab a room. I'll just take like the public one.
The public one? Okay. It's like 5 copper. Eventually, you all begin to slumber upon the night. Some of you don't get to sleep very well, as some of you are probably having a hangover the night. As, well, with hangovers, I like everybody to roll me a con save. If you fail your con save, you have a hangover. And that hangover
didn't
might
bring that.
last. I'm just saying if you drank a lot. You don't
Oh,
have
okay.
to roll
Ah.
it. It's never... Alright, Draco. Draco, you could roll me a d8 to see how long your hangover lasts.
You get used to it. You know, getting a hangover is kind of like living in the ship. You'll get used to it eventually.
Holy shit! You have a hangover for 8 hours. Have fun.
Okay, except for you. I don't know how about that.
With the hangover, you have disadvantage on perception checks, and obviously bright light sound bothers you in roleplay perspectives. as you're gonna be on a fucking sea voyage, bouncing around in the waters with sun on you. You're gonna have the worst time of your life.
Good luck, my friends.
I'll spend a lot of time in this luxury room.
He wakes up like, oh, what hit me? All right. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. You can bio break, get a snack, get a drink, whatever you need to do. We'll be back here in 5 minutes, and we'll reconvene upon the morrow and see how you guys role play, and we'll jump forward upon the voyage of our campaign.
Got you. Just to keep track, I won 25 gold. How much did I spend between the luxury room and the extra food?
I think he's gone.
Okay. I believe it was around like 7 or 8 gold, but I can't remember exactly.
Out, it seems.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Is everybody back yet?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, just...
Same here.
I just
All the
got a
food
good
talk made
idea
me
of
hungry.
who's who.
Oh,
Wait, sorry. So I know. I just wanted to make sure I know like everybody's races and like class, so I don't mix up who's who.
Draco's a dragonborn sorcerer.
Human cleric on my side. For Efron.
Human cleric for Chevron.
Yep.
Aaron is a elven bard.
Alright. As you upon waking up the next day, tired, some of you have a hangover, some of you don't, and some of your stomach is rather upset, might want to skip breakfast, unknown to mankind, of course. Let me know how you guys, what you guys do upon your morning of your wake up, upon the day. Do you guys do anything of interest? Maybe religious or potentially calisthenic wise, or maybe you want to sleep in as much as possible, but realizing quickly enough you hear the rooster outside waking you up about an hour before the time to leave. It's about 5 in the morning instead of 6.
Draco definitely starts his morning in a warm bath. He paid for it.
Nathan starts his morning by waking up, checking all his equipment, making sure everything is where he left it. And then I guess casting the first spell that he casted this session, which would be Find Familiar as a ritual spell. So he takes the full 10 minutes to set up the ritual and summons a little.
I wasn't sure what you wanted, so I gave you an owl instead.
I was gonna say an owl actually. Yeah, I feel like that's fitting. He summons an owl. Oh.
It's yours. You can control it, that's yours.
Nice.
It has its own sights.
Little barn owl follows him around. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Aaron's gonna roll out of bed and eat the desserts he saved from last night for breakfast.
Waste not.
Yep.
I think for Efron, or Chefron, he probably gets in his little bag a little jar of peanut butter. He just gets a little scoop. And then just puts it back.
Okay. So for those that are coming downstairs for breakfast, you're welcome to sit and enjoy a table. As the entirety of the bar is empty now at this point. As you begin to notice, everybody has left. It's too early for most people to get up at this time. Some people already left without you towards the ship itself, but you have an hour beforehand, but it seems fit now you have about 45 minutes for some of you enjoying the bath a little bit too long or taking a little bit longer as you arrive. As you can see Brilla there chowing down on complimented breakfast as you see a hearty adventurer's plate. Fluffy scrambled eggs, thick cut bacon, spiced sausage links, and golden fried potatoes with onions and peppers.
Draco only wants coffee. With maybe a little ale.
So they give you a bit of rich dark roast coffee.
Perfect. Also, I wanted to keep track. I won 25 gold between the room and the
you
food.
spent
How much
5 gold. You spent 5 gold on each person, right? For food.
Yeah.
There's 6 players in your team.
30.
Yeah, 30 gold pieces.
I'm fine with that.
So you. Oh yeah, you basically spent everything you won in one night, ideally.
We're gonna be at sea. I hope I built a little friendship amongst you guys. Don't talk to me for the next 7 hours. As I just drink my coffee.
What happened to him?
Do you guys have fruit juice?
I would love some fruit.
No, we don't have any fruit juice. But we do have sliced apples and pears and berries, if you like.
Mushroom, and then you get apple juice.
Oh, I'll take it.
The closest
However
thing we
much
have
it
is spiced cider.
Is that alcoholic?
No.
Could it be?
Sure. We'll take that too.
Alright, it's a nice...
How much of it is?
They just give it to you complimentary since you spent the night here.
Here, Draco, down this. This will help.
As it's nice and warm.
I definitely drink.
It doesn't really help, but it tastes good.
If it doesn't help with the hangover, it'll at least help with the scurvy.
Right, my friend.
Nathan's probably looking around. Is she here? Oh, thank God.
Wait, yeah, what? That lady was interesting last night. Draco, what's your opinion?
He literally told you not to talk to him.
Draco does not respond. He's like...
He is currently suffering. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Sits right
Boat?
beside him. Starts randomly plucking at their leer.
Dong, 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 the noise, dong. You hear chopping, heavy noises in the back kitchen. As you probably see Brilla just like kind of... I could just picture Brilla like on the chair, like rocking back and forth. You can hear the legs kind of pressing against the wood and making a screeching noise. As you hear a chewing noise, it's...
Fish.
Y'all are so mean. I'm going back to my luxury room.
It's sadly
We
your room's
got 1
closed.
hour.
Well, you got less than an hour now. Brilla's gonna throw up.
Man, you guys are not going to survive this. I think somewhat feel bad.
And we're gonna spend the rest of our day on the...
Tula's the only one that has like sea legs. She has not said much in the group. I love it. Alright. As if you have nothing else to conclude here, you begin to arrive upon your travels across Neverwinter. find ourselves upon Neverwinter itself. As your location is this isle over here. Far travel, indeed. So I should open, I get a vessel. But either way. To eventually see the sun dwindling in the sky. Clouding around a few clouds in between. And searing, obviously, Draco's face. As you hear loud rumors and voices in the distance. As rather enjoyment of everybody around here. Begin to make your course towards the docks to find the ship there awaiting your arrival. You can see people bringing in things and leaving things and placing things as they see fit. You do see the captain arriving on the ship as well, as they begin to see fit upon this long voyage.
I definitely want to approach the captain early and see what the room setup is going to be like on the boat.
I called top bunk.
That's fair.
I'm more of a bottom man myself, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Bottom sucks.
I don't.
You deal with farts. I don't like farts.
God damn. As you can notice, the beds are separated by each hall. Each room does have a bed, as they are actually not too bad, not too shabby. Seeing fit, your establishment of your beds are attached on the attached to the bottom, as they aren't kind of the traditional one setting. You actually have beds. But you're within 5 feet of each other, as snoring likely will happen, as well as other sorts, as the beds have candlelit and stairs that lead upwards. You see on the next room beyond, you can see a storage room with all the boxes, kitchens, and other sorts. I do have a map for this, but we'll use it when we need to. But you can see that you'll be in close quarters with everybody. There's no space of walls.
Draco being severely hangover and don't want to sway any more than he's already doing.
The boat is slightly swaying.
He's going to try to find his way into, as well, on the floor in the middle of the boat somewhere.
Wish I could ease your pain, my friend. Do you think a song would help?
No. Go away.
I see.
I told him he won't like it.
Kind of the
I
vibe
just
you'll
need
get.
like I need like 5 more hours of complete silence.
All aboard! As you hear the shouting, as you hear heavy boxes being slammed, as you see Store Raven Guard smacking the back. Oh, it's great to see you again. Seems like you've drank a little too much.
I don't think too much. I think too little.
Well, you know, I've smashed my face several times, but I'm used to it. As you notice, he's a drunk no matter what. He drinks even after, as it keeps him sane. As you can see, he has like kind of a flask full of liquor as he's drinking it as he gets back to work. As you can see, Nathan, as you can see a wave upon the top. As you can see upon the crow's nest. Hello!
Hello.
was hoping to find you last night, but it seems you ran away.
I was feeling ill. Seems I had to retire to bed early, but
Oh, well.
yeah.
We could have had a nice enjoyment of a fun conversation. But it seems like we have a job to do. So I hope you keep your eyes to the floor.
Of course. I'm focused.
As you do eventually see the acolyte there waving towards you. Eventually stopping and seeing Chevron. Seems like we will be working together.
Ah, good to meet you again.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. I hope to hear much stories from your upbringing and how you became a doctor. You must have healed many people along your ranks.
Yes, mainly injuries.
Ah. Well,
Not too much sickness, mainly battle-wise.
this is the first time me being on a vessel like this. I hope nothing goes wrong.
Ah, don't say that. Please do not say that. That's the one way we jinx things.
That's a bad omen. My apologies.
Go knock on the just knock on the floor or wood,
She
whatever.
goes on the ground and knocks on it.
All right, good. Jinx avoided
Ah,
for now.
right. Is there anything else I should remember?
No, for now, just eat orange. That's it. Good way to stop scurvy.
Oranges, okay. I'll try to have one a day.
That's the spirit. I'll probably like not knowing his strength, like slap her back. They're just like, all right.
As she like wobbles off. I'm assuming that's normal custom for piratery.
No more custom for good faith.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I like that. Stings rather much.
Okay, I'll go easy on you next time then.
You can see a lot of the people grabbing the sails as it's a crew of 10 privateers as a captain, including obviously Scorn, Horn, Raven, Quara, as well as Shadakai or Shadari or whatever how her pronounce her name is. The three of those special NPCs, including the captain, as you have a vessel of obviously 14 NPCs.
You remind me the name of the one that is interested in me again?
Oh yeah, it's this big ass name. Enjoy.
Thank you. And they are filling what position here? Like
They are. They look like they're a part of the voyage. They are potentially, they're a scout, if anything.
I see. Okay.
But they can help fight if need be. But there's much more to her, but it's hard to unravel. She didn't really open herself up to you all upon your voyage or upon your conversations that night, compared to the other two. As the boat eventually sets sail and going off to the sea, the water begins to splash, rocking back and forth. If this is your first time being on the boat, if your character does have seasickness or balance issues, you can roll a con save with disadvantage. If your character does not have that, and they've been on boats before, or they're just great at balancing, don't bother rolling.